again, I am off camera because I find that when I'm on camera, it interferes with the bandwidth. Ms. Fraser, do we need to start the recording?
I already did.
You already did? Um,
Yes.
so I'm just going to go in order, but some of it we might have to move around because I know not a lot of people are here. Welcome again, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Does it make any sense to do a roll call now, Ms. Fraser, or we're going to do that after?
You could do that after.
We'll do that after.
Yes.
Miss Sierra, are you able to stay with us? Should we let you go ahead or is
No,
it fine?
no, I'm good. I'm here with you. You invited me. I'm here.
Excellent.
Okay, I'm sorry that it didn't work out as quickly as we had anticipated, but this will work and I promise you I won't be long. So,
No, this is perfect. I just wanted to know we're cognizant of your time. So I'm going to go in order then. The only thing I'm leaving for now is the roll call. So I'm going to
okay.
go ahead and give a brief report.
I'm just
I
going to be
was
quiet until you call on me, okay?
No worries, no worries. Thank you so much. I attended the Earth Day Summit, which was sponsored by Congresswoman Yvette Clarke. This was in April, end of April. This was on April 23rd at Brooklyn College. Discussions were held around sustainable energy and strategies for Brooklyn. We're going to share much more information in our newsletter, but there is one bit of info that I wanted to share here. We had a representative by one of the panelists. Her name is Rabia Altabina, and she's with NYSERDA. NYSERDA, which is New York State Energy Research and Development, she reminded the audience that many homeowners could be eligible for grants, such as the 24,000 Empire Plus program. And we can't share this information enough because it seems that a lot of this info, I'm not sure where the gap is, but sometimes it looks like it's not reaching our community. Information was also shared by NYSERDA regarding programs that are available for renters, such as Empower program. And Miss Altabana urged us to text her for more information. I'm going to put her number in the chat. She's saying, just text me. I'm going to get this information to you because she wants the community to have it. We're also going to have her contact info in our newsletter. The next bit of information that I want to share, we have an annual housing fair coming up. This fair will be at Brooklyn College. It's on June 7th, and I will be at this fair. It's on a Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. The housing fair has tons of resources available, so we urge everyone to attend. We're collaborating with NHS. We're working smarter, not harder, and we will be representing CB17. We will be tabling at this event. Again, it's a housing and resource fair. When I went last year, we had over 300 people who attended. There are different seminars throughout the day. There are bankers there. There are everything related to home ownership, first-time home buyers seminar, and things of that nature. The next event that I want to share on June 20th, we will also be collaborating with NHS again at Medgar Evers. This will be for the property resource management, real estate and property resource management, and this will be at Medgar Evers. Now, this is geared towards homeowners and those who might want to get into property management. They might want their property to be managed by NHS, or they might need info on Airbnb and things of that nature. Real estate advice from industry professionals who will be there. So this is Medgar Evers, June 20th. And lastly, just so that we can have Miss Sierra here, we know it's getting warmer, and in terms of housing and block association, here is where the block parties are starting to come into view. We're going to try to attend and make an attempt to engage with as many of these block associations as we can. And more information will be shared as well. We're going to reach out to them. We do have a partial list, so we're going to try to reach out to see when the upcoming block associations will be having their block parties. And lastly, the Brooklyn Botanic Garden. they have an annual Greenest Block in Brooklyn contest. It's not only a contest where people enter to win, but it's a contest that unites communities. So we're going to be sharing that information as well. The deadline is June 1st. And they're urging as many blocks as we can in Brooklyn to join and to sign up for the Greenest Block in Brooklyn contest. And this ends my report. If there are any questions, anyone has any questions regarding anything that was shared? All right, since there are no, oh, Adele, Miss Bennett, I see you. Yes, Miss Bennett.
Yes, yes, yes. Are you aware about tomorrow for the town?
Yes, tomorrow for the town hall. Miss Bennett, would you be able, yes, there is a town hall tomorrow. Miss Bennett, would you want to just remind us where and the time of the town hall?
It's going to be, I believe, Mile 11
Meyer.
Junior High School, and I believe it starts at 6 o'clock.
Meyer 11, that's exactly right. Ms. Fraser, anything else to add for that town hall? It is being sponsored by Councilmember Farah Lewis.
Yes. And I believe they said a lot of the, what do you call it, the agency heads are going to be there.
Thanks again for that, Miss Bennett. So,
You're welcome.
and I believe they need to, anyone who wants to attend needs to register though, correct?
That's at the RSVP.
Right.
Yes.
If anyone wants that information, they can also reach out and we're going to get that information to you. Any other questions or comments or anything that we need to share at this time? All right, since there are none, I'm going to go ahead. I want to introduce, tonight we have a guest, and this is Miss Leslie Sierra. And thank you so much, Mr. Tate. You're part of the New York State Senior Action Council as well. You told us about Miss Sierra's work. So we do have a guest, and I'm going to let Miss Sierra explain, but I just want to introduce her briefly. And Miss Sierra, what I did, I went on your website and I took some information from that website. So Miss Leslie Sierra joined the staff of Statewide in April of 2012. Ms. Sierra has over 20 years experience working with the senior population and is a certified HII-CAP counselor. She started the Brooklyn Caregivers Program as a senior case manager for the Institute for Puerto Rican Hispanic Elderly and was responsible for one of the first support groups for caregivers in Brooklyn. She was the first of many to recognize and honor caregivers for the unpaid work they do in the borough of Brooklyn. As a crime prevention specialist, Leslie trained over 500 senior and staff. Pardon me, guys, my daughter is studying abroad and now she calls. Pardon me. As a crime prevention specialist, Leslie trained over 500 seniors and staff on crime prevention, elder abuse, and financial abuse for the Fort Greene Senior Citizens Council. Leslie is also president of the board of directors for a 325-unit co-op in Brooklyn and an ardent wedding and event planner. Ms. Sierra, thank you so much for being here. Please feel free to go ahead. You can let me know when I need to change the PowerPoint slide. Did we lose Ms. Sierra?
Good evening, everyone. I just wanted to say thank you for inviting me and thank you to Mr. Tate. You have a gem in him. So I just want to say to Mr. Tate, he does all kind of things for us at New York Statewide. He's a volunteer. He's just everything. So we appreciate him and we appreciate you for inviting us. I just want to tell you a little bit about what we do. and how we do it, just so we can introduce ourselves to you, just so you know we've been in existence for over 50 years. And we are, I like to say in simple terms, we want seniors to stay at home as long as they possibly can. And we are advocates for all things health for seniors. So you can go to the first slide. You know, this is who we are. New York Statewide Senior Action Council. We're a grassroots membership organization made up of individual senior citizens and senior citizen clubs and organizations from all over New York State, upstate, all around Buffalo, Syracuse, all of New York State. We, can you just scroll up a little bit? Statewide has a strong history of providing outreach and education. That's what we do to seniors and their families. Statewide is governed and directed by seniors, advocates for seniors at a grassroots level. Next slide. See, as you can see, I'm not going to go through all of them, but as you can see, we have chapters all over the state, in central New York, western New York, down here in the city, the North Country. There are some places that I've been up there I had never been before until I got this job. So definitely know a lot more about New York State because of my association and working for New York Statewide Senior Action Council. Next slide. Each chapter is formed and run by senior leaders who also serve as volunteers and advocates in their respective communities. Chapter members come together as a group several times per year to set their agenda and advocate as a group with their elected officials. Slide up a little bit. Just scan up a little bit. To address the growing senior population in New York State. As you know, the senior population is very strong here in New York. So to address the growing senior population in New York State, the Board of Directors voted to institute a county-by-county chapter system and extended membership to New York residents who are 18 years of age and over. Next slide. There's some pictures of us. Our programs, these are the programs that we have. We have a patients advocate program where we advocate on behalf of patients, people that may be in a nursing home or people that are in the hospital. So we are institutionalized. We advocate on their behalf. We also have the managed care and counseling and assistance program. This program is to inform, educate, and assist seniors and their family in making the best, most informed decisions regarding their health care. And you know, health care changes almost every day. And if not every day, every year, something is new. You want to scroll up a little bit? And we also have the Senior Medicare Patrol program. Senior Medicare Patrols empower and assist Medicare beneficiaries, their families, caregivers to prevent, detect, and report healthcare fraud. As you know, Medicare fraud is big business. Healthcare fraud is big business. Scroll up a little bit. So we are out here educating people and telling them how to prevent, detect, and report Medicare fraud. They lose billions of dollars a year due to Medicaid fraud. We have a patient advocates program, a patients' rights helpline. That's our main number. Statewide has a toll-free number to assist patients and their families with their rights. This valuable service was established 40 years ago when hospital payment policies began seeing patients discharged quicker and sicker to maximize their reimbursement. We do consultation to helpline callers on appealing their discharges if they're not ready to go home or complaining to CMS about things. We monitor the trends in patients' rights to help suggest policy and program changes to improve the systems. We help older persons and family members and aging network professionals stay informed about healthcare issues, care quality, and patients' rights through monthly webinar teachings that we do on something like WebEx, where we teach on different subjects every month about something pertaining to health and seniors. You can scroll up a little bit. Next slide. We're good. This is our Patients Advocates Program. These are the things that we talk about. Statewide has created a patients' rights toolkit, which is available for free online, our website, and at our website at nysenior.org. And the things that we talk about is what happens when you go to the hospital, how you can join the fight against Medicare fraud, what happens when you're under observation status, roles and responsibilities of an effective caregiver, healthcare directives, all of these things, know your rights as a nursing home resident, your funeral needs. You'll be surprised the things that you don't know when you are going through. You think everybody knows how to plan a funeral. They don't know what the next steps may be. You may need your medical records. You might need to know how to get them. How do you go about doing that? Some of these things I think they should teach in school because we should know them. And we should know them before it happens to us. But we don't. Sometimes we don't. So these are the things that you can find out through our Patients' Rights Program, or you can get a toolkit. We can come and do presentations at your church or your organizations about these things, especially to your senior population and people who are caregivers. This is just information they just need to know. And these are the things that are included in the toolkit. So the things that I've talked about, your medical records, your role and responsibilities of an effective healthcare agent. How many of you have a healthcare proxy? If you don't, you need to have one, and you shouldn't wait until you get sick to get one. Okay, so just things like that, we kind of educating people about and why they need those things. Next slide. We also have the MCAP and the HICAP program. Statewide certified counselors provide free. Our services are all free. They're personalized, confidential, unbiased information about your Medicare options, including prescription drug plans. I'm sure you know, if you are not yet a senior, you know somebody who is. You care about somebody who is a senior. So these are the things that we help people with: one-on-one counseling. We do presentations. You want to scroll up a little bit? Presentations. We do flyers, brochures, and posters. We have personal health care trackers to help you keep and your loved one keeping track with what's going on with their health cares. And we make referrals to outside organizations for help. Next slide. The Senior Medicare Patrol. This is a very important program. We are the mandated reporters of Medicare fraud in the state of New York. This is a program that comes from the federal government. The Senior Medicare Patrols empowers and assists Medicare beneficiaries, their families, and caregivers to prevent, detect, and report healthcare fraud, of errors and abuse. The SMP mission is to empower and assist Medicare beneficiaries, their families, and caregivers to prevent, detect, and report healthcare fraud, errors, and abuse. And what I mean about healthcare fraud is, just to put it to you simple, if you're being charged for items you did not receive, if you're getting billed for doctors you never saw, if you're getting billed at a time when you knew you were on a cruise and you didn't see a doctor, those are acts of healthcare fraud. And we try to prevent those. and we want people to report them. Sometimes we think that if money is not actually coming out of our pockets, that it's okay, but it's not okay. It's just not okay for people to be using your medical identity and your number to bill for services that were never provided and not needed. So you can scroll next slide. The Senior Medicare Patrol, our mission is to get the word out to seniors, caregivers, and their families on how to protect themselves. And we do that. We have a toolkit for that where we give out flyers, newsletter articles. We're on social media. We do videos. We do presentations like this. We do presentations at churches. We do presentations at senior centers and senior buildings where seniors reside. So we're always looking to make sure that our seniors are fully informed and know what is going on. So you can get a toolkit from us, or you can say, Leslie, we want to do a presentation, and myself and my colleagues will be more than happy to do a presentation to any group or people as yourselves to let you know what is going on. Next slide. Join the Senior Medicare Patrol as a volunteer. Senior Medicare Patrol volunteers play an important role in safeguarding the Medicare program and protecting beneficiaries from fraud, error, and abuse. Here are the main activities conducted by SMP volunteers. They distribute information, they staff exhibits, they make group presentations. So that's what our volunteers do. They do mailings for us. They do hosting for us. So volunteers are very much needed part of this program and getting the word out. It can sort of be like peer to peer, so that other seniors volunteer and they're educating other seniors, and that seems to work really well. So next slide. We do advocacy. It's one of the big parts of statewide, is advocating on the seniors' behalf and their families. These are some of the things that we've advocated for and we've won for the home care workforce, nursing home visitation during COVID, medical debt. People get into a lot of medical debt sometimes and they just can't pay it. They can go bankrupt from the medical debt that they have. We teach people how to save money, how they can save themselves money if they can get into our Medicare savings program. We advocate for safe staffing in hospitals and nursing homes. We advocate for telemedicine and strengthening and preserving Social Security and Medicare. We are out there all the time advocating on seniors' behalf and their families for all of these things. These are pictures of out of the seniors out and about. The lady in the red shirt is our executive director, Maria Alvarez, and we're out there, we're advocating on your behalf, just on your behalf, for everything, for all things health. Statewide is a grassroots organization directed and governed by its members. We have 3 helplines to assist people with patients' rights, health insurance and prescription drugs, healthcare fraud, programs and content to present to the community. We have all kinds of programs that we do throughout the year. We have a convention where we bring seniors and other professionals together to talk about what's happening, to see what we want to legislate for the next year, to hear what you're saying and what's going on in your communities. So we do all of that. We have staff located throughout all of New York State that provides direct services. We're a network of community partners and organizations with which to collaborate. We have 6 regional chapters across New York State with members committed to fulfilling our mission and improving the lives of seniors and their families in New York State. Next slide. So if you need a presentation or you would like us to come and maybe talk to your block association group, or you have a group of seniors in your church or your synagogue or wherever you gather and there's seniors, here's a menu of presentations that we do for you and for your organization. You can call me. I can email you this presentation list. And what's on here is all kind of good things that we talk about. You know, Medicare fraud and abuse, ending medical debt, patients' rights, nursing homes. We talk about all of those things. So if you would like your community group, your church, your organization, your whatever club you're in, and you have a place where seniors gather and you think this would be good information, we are there to help. And we don't charge anything for our presentations. We just want to get the word out there so people know what is going on. You know, information is power. As you know, information is power. Next slide. So there we are. This is probably at convention. Here are some of our seniors at convention, and we're just doing what we do. And we, you know, if you want to know some information, you need to know something, you have a loved one in a nursing home, you have a loved one that may be having some issues with Medicare, you have a loved one that doesn't know what to do or is in a situation where they're being billed for services they did not get, please don't hesitate to give us a call. We'll be more than happy to help. And if we can't help, we're going to find somebody that can. So, you know, join Statewide and become a member. Join Statewide today. By joining Statewide, you will have an impact on state and federal issues that are important to older New Yorkers, such as Medicare, Social Security, prescription drugs, and patients' rights. All of the things that we've talked about today. You know, all of us have somebody that's in a nursing home, and sometimes you just don't know what to do, or you just want to know how to do it, how to go about doing it. What if I have to place my loved one in the nursing home? What steps do I take? My prescription drug plan, if you need to know about that, or it's not working for you, or it's costing you too much. Any questions about healthcare and seniors, we want you to give us a call. If you have some questions, you want to know. So please, you can access us through our website. You know, we are out there representing you to the state legislature and agencies in Albany. We have a bill tracker. If you go on our website, you can see what bills we're advocating for, where they are and what they're doing and what's happening on the pending legislation that impacts seniors. You can get if you are a member, you get a subscription to our newsletter, member updates, and our weekly roundup to date with information on health and consumer issues at the local, state, and national levels. You know, we give you an invitation to our annual convention featuring workshops on important senior issues. Just scroll up a little bit. And presentations from key public officials and policy experts and grassroots advocacy leaders. That happens at our convention. Mr. Tate has had the honor of joining us at the convention, and I'm sure he's gotten a lot out of it, as we all do. So there we are. There you have it. So thank you so much for taking the time. Give us a call at the 1-800 number. You can reach us online at nysenior.org. Anything that you want, please don't hesitate to send me an email or give me a call or ask Mr. Tate and we'll be happy to see what we can do to help you. So thank you very much for your time and attention. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you so much, Ms. Sierra. We have a few questions. I saw Ms. Bennett had a question regarding Social Security. Ms. Bennett?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'd like to know what is going on with Social Security.
Excuse me?
What's going on with Social Security?
The federal government that we have now,
Uh-oh.
that is what is going on with Social Security. I mean, we are like everybody, we're on pins and needles about this. So we're advocating that they not touch Social Security, that they not touch Medicare or Medicaid. That is the stand that we're standing on. But we don't know what's happening from one day to the next. I can assure you of that.
Oh my God, we're in trouble.
So we just better keep standing and letting this federal government know that we're not taking this. That will be our stand.
Oh yes, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Ms. Bennett.
Leslie,
Mr.
Leslie,
Tate?
yeah,
Yes,
can I just
Mr. Tate.
I just want to add that statewide just participated in a press conference with Senator Schumer
Mhm.
fighting Social Security. So I just want to, one of the things that statewide does. And
Yes,
last month, yeah, go ahead, Leslie.
no, that's I was saying, yes, you're absolutely
Yeah.
right. We have. That's why I'm telling you, we're standing
Yeah.
with don't touch our Social Security, and we're talking to everybody that has something to do with that. We're out here, and I can tell you that when you ask the seniors to go out and to participate, they do. They come. They come. So it's very important. We were with Mr. Schumer when they did the medications, when they were charging you less for the medication, so our medication could become cheaper. So many things. We've been out there on the front lines just advocating for you. We're advocating for people who are home care workers. They don't get paid a lot of money, and then not a lot of them. And we are definitely advocating for their behalf, that they should be getting equal pay. They should be getting benefits. It's very difficult work taking care of somebody else. And you should get paid for the work that you do.
Yes, we should.
So that's what we're out there doing. So, and I said, we're across the state, not just down here in New York City, but we're upstate. We're in Albany, we're in Western New York. We're in Buffalo. We're just all over the state, trying to make sure that our seniors are well informed and well taken care of.
So, Ms. Sierra, it's better to get this information out there before, let's say, a senior is put in a nursing home and they don't understand what's going on, or the family. So, for example, if I need statewide to come to Vanderveer Park Church, I can contact you, or I can contact Mr. Tate, and we can set something up for a presentation at the church.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you'd be surprised how many seniors don't know. I will say this, a lot of seniors sometimes are homebound, lonely. And when they get a call of someone being nice to them and talking nice to them, they're very vulnerable. And they give out their information to people that they don't know. And they're not suspecting, because the people have been very nice to them. So there's just a whole lot of things that we can help seniors just to understand, so they can better protect themselves as well as their families. So yes, absolutely, we do presentations outside.
I've been on a few where we've had deed thefts here in Kings County and things of that nature. So yes, the information is needed on an ongoing
Information
basis.
is definitely needed. And like I said, sometimes, you'd be surprised. Somebody dies and everybody thinks that, when somebody dies, you know exactly what to do. Well, sometimes you don't.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have a clue where to start, where to begin. And that kind of information is valuable information, or you don't know that it's better to have a healthcare proxy or someone to advocate on your behalf when you're in a hospital or you're in a nursing home and you're not doing so good. You can't do a good job of advocating for yourself, but your healthcare proxy person can.
Mm-hmm.
They can find out, and those things are important. What you want to do at the end of your life. It's better to talk about it before your life comes to an end. Because then if you have never had the conversation, you know what happens? People do what they want to do.
Right.
Because you never had the conversation with them to share with them about that.
And
what you wanted.
That's exactly right. What your wishes
And
were.
those conversations are difficult sometimes to have with families. You tell your kids, you want to talk about that. They say, "Oh, Mom, you're not going to die."
Mm-hmm.
But I assure people is the day you was born, there's a day you're going to go. I can't tell you when it is, but it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. I see Miss Bennett had also put in here AARP. Miss Bennett, you had a question regarding AARP?
I said, is AARP a good source of information also?
They are a wonderful source of information.
All right. Are there any other questions for Miss Sierra? I don't see anything in the chat. Miss Sierra, we want to say thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. And thank you for helping me out. I do appreciate that. And you can invite me back or have one of the others invite you back. You can join us as members of Community Board 17. We have organizational members and whatnot, just so you can have access to this great information that you can share, because I'm sure your community holds a lot of seniors as well.
Yes, we do. No, when do you have monthly meetings? Do you have
We
online
do have a
meetings?
monthly meeting. We do have a month. We have online teach-ins once a month. They're usually on a Tuesday, and they're from 10 to 11. And it can be about different kind of conversations, how you can apply for Medicaid if that's what's needed, what observation status means, mental health and seniors. We've had different conversations. Of course, if you go to our website, you can see some of the things that we've done at our teach-ins. We also have a monthly meeting with our sister organization, Brooklyn-wide Interagency Council. And that is once a month. It's on the last Wednesday of the month, except for November. December, we don't meet. And we don't meet during July and August. But we're at Brooklyn Borough Hall on the fourth Wednesday of the month, and that is where we gather with senior community leaders as well as other people, and we give them information so they can take back to their communities.
Understood.
And we do this every month. We have breakfast. We give them breakfast. And so it's been really nice. And they really come out to be provided with the great information that we get for them.
I see Mr. Tate has a question.
Not a question. I just wanted to emphasize that on the CV17 newsletter, Ms. Farr been putting, because I've been giving that information to Ms. Farr about all the meetings and all the what you call it,
The teaching.
Yeah. So if you're on the CV17 newsletter,
So you're not, you are on there.
You will see it there, because she's been putting it here on a monthly
You're on
basis.
there, but I'm not seeing your name pop.
Yes, the monthly meetings are, I'm going to put Community Board 17 on our mailing list.
Please do.
So you will get the information, and I'll send you a membership. You can decide, if this is something you want to join as a group. So you can get the information and the newsletters and whatnot. But please do call if you would like a presentation at your church or your organization or your block association. We'll be more than happy to do that. And there's more than just me to do it. So I have colleagues, and we can stretch ourselves out, and we can present to you.
It sounds like you do because of all the resources and the information that you have to offer. We want to say thank you so much again, Miss Sierra.
Thank you, Dr. Renew. Thank you.
Are there any last minute questions? I mean, valuable information. I know people who can use this right away. And thanks to Mr. Tate, because I never knew statewide existed until he shared it with us.
So I'm glad to come to you too. So thank you so much for inviting me. I feel honored. So thank you so much. I have a daughter that works for a community board, for community board too. So community boards are special to me.
Thank you for saying that.
Yes.
Community board
Yes,
two where in Brooklyn?
In Brooklyn, yes.
And Miss Ayana and other people are expressing their thanks as well. We will be reaching out to you, Miss Sierra. Thanks once
please
again.
do. We look forward. We look forward to that. So thank you so much for inviting me. I am going to click myself out so that you can continue your meeting. And again, thanks for inviting me, Mr. Tate. Thank you.
Thank you,
Happy to have
Leslie.
you.
You're quite welcome. Thank you so much.
I'm glad you were able to present to
Thank
our
you. I'm glad that it
organization.
worked out. It worked out
Yeah.
good. So thank you so much. All right.
Okay,
And I will
take care,
talk to you
Steve.
later. And
Yes.
everybody, you have a good evening and happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Oh, happy
Same
Mother's
to
Day
you.
to you
You
too.
too.
If I
Take
don't
care.
talk to you before.
Happy Mother's Day to everyone.
You
Thank
too,
you.
Sierra. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Thanks again. So I do go off camera because again, I find that it helps with the bandwidth on my computer. But we will include Miss Sierra's information in our newsletter so that everyone, even the people who are not here, that they will be able to get this info. We're now going to move to the next order of business, which is unfinished business. Anyone who was here, is there anything unfinished that you want to highlight? Ms. Fraser, I know we're going to be able to.
I don't know if it's unfinished, but you do have you submitted a list for items. Are you planning any event other than the collab with the college?
We want to do the housing fair, the housing resource. We want to do the real estate, and we want to do a few more in the community. We want to do something somewhere, maybe at the library. Just maybe a few Saturdays at the library here on Nostrand Avenue. So we want to be more in the community. I still see like a gap. We're not reaching some people, so we're trying to find a way to reach other people who might not go to this
We have
fair.
to emphasize reading. They have to
Right.
get into their emails. They have to read.
Right, because it is going out. I know it's going out. So yes, those are other things that we're planning.
Okay, I'll send you an email because I've been wrapping up today. If any events are being planned before June, we have to complete it before June 30th if we're going to use the discretionary funds that was allocated to each committee. So I will follow up with you so that we can get the planning started.
No
Okay?
worries. No
Okay,
worries.
thank you.
On my end, the only other unfinished business that I had for anyone who had joined us before, the shower bus discussion is ongoing, and there's a list of available apartments that we've shared a few times as well. That's ongoing as well. Are there any other unfinished items for anyone who joined before? All right. Are there any new business then? We can go to the next order on the agenda. I see, Ms. Adele, you have senior safety. Is that something new?
No, but it should be brought up every so often to make sure, because summer's coming, it's going to be warm, and seniors fall prey to the little hoodlums, like to run around and hurt them.
Mm-hmm.
So you should need to be aware of this and keep your wits about them.
Right. And there are so many, when you say safety, I think of physical safety, but I also think of online safety as well.
Mm-hmm. Fraud.
Right. Right.
And around here, mostly, they'll come up to them if they'll wait outside the bank. They'll say, "Oh, I need this, I need that. What do you have?" And they'll overpower them and hit them. Not good.
I'm wondering if there's a safety workshop or something else that was done prior. I'm going to speak with the other committees as well, just to think of a general safety workshop. And Ms.
Yes.
Fraser, I know you had offered to use the community board office before.
Yes.
So we're going to see this would be a good time to do it before high season. Yes, Mr. Tate.
Yes, Office of Plumbings. I don't know if you're familiar with Office of Plumbings, the crime prevention officer of the 67th precinct. More than willing, guy, he's looking to come and work with the seniors everywhere. So he would be a person to have at one of our meetings. Guy, he called me just about every week asking me, for places that he could present. Because he came into the precinct late last year.
Mm-hmm.
And he had presented a couple of times at the senior center, at our church, and different areas of the community. And he's really knowledgeable and willing to work with the community.
I've written it here, and I'm going to reach out to you separately.
Okay.
What's his name?
Officer Hummings, you said?
Yeah, Poming.
Oh, Cummings. Okay.
P with a P, not C.
Yeah, with a pum.
All right. Ms. Fraser, I believe we can wrap it up early as we prep for this housing fair and everything else that we have. I'm going to reach out to Mr. Tate. If anything else comes up, I'm going to ask that you reach out to us. You can reach out directly to Ms. Fraser. You can reach out to us via email. And I had promised that I would share. I'm just typing this number in the chat. This number is for Miss Rabia Altabani. And I'm just going to put her name quickly and the number. This is very important. She wants us to text her. She wants us to reach out to her just to get information from her regarding are we eligible? Is anyone eligible for these energy grants that New York State has? She went over it a few times that these grants tend to sit there and not being used.
Mm-hmm.
So please reach out to her, and I'm going to put the department that she's with. It's NYSERDA, which is the New York State Energy information. So I've just shared it in the chat. I'm hoping everyone can see it. And again, if anything comes up in between the committee meetings, you can always reach out to us. You can always reach out to Ms. Fraser. We are here to serve the community. Anything else before we meeting? Oh, the minutes, Ms. Fraser. We have to do the minutes. I'm wondering if
you have to approve the minutes.
Can I get a motion to approve the minutes? This is the minutes from the April meeting.
Okay, Adele Bennett.
Can I have someone second the motion for the minutes from the April meeting? Someone who was at that meeting and maybe at least scanned the minutes or saw the minutes?
Come on, Carol.
Someone seconded? I think thought I heard someone said something.
I looked at it, Ms. Fraser. I'm gonna go ahead and second it,
Okay.
just so we don't have these minutes rolling over. I did scan it, I
Thank
did
you.
print it out. It's literally verbatim. It's literally what took place at the meeting.
Yes.
Thank you.
And if there are no other new business, if I can get a motion to adjourn the meeting, it's approximately 8.
Dr. Renault?
Yes, Mr. Tate.
Yeah, before you adjourn, may I just say something?
No worries. Yes.
Yes, no, again, I'm glad that Sarah came and she just sent me a thank you note saying that she really appreciate you guys listening, everyone listening and all that. But I just want to emphasize that they do come out because Maria Alvarez did come to and made a presentation at the senior ministry at our church. So they do come out and all the seniors over there were really impressed with the presentation. They acquired knowledge that they didn't know exists. So this is something that really, I think the whole board would benefit. But I also want to remind everyone, like I do every month at the different meetings, at the Brooklyn White meeting at Borough Hall, which is the fourth Wednesday of every month. And this month, May 28th, is the senior appreciation month. So people, seniors outstanding seniors in the communities will be getting awards and presentation. Don't want to mention name, but at least one person from our community will be receiving a citation over the years. So I mean, it's not me. So again, I would like everyone to come. The meeting starts at 9:30. From 9:30 to 10, they say they have breakfast, and then from 10 to 12 is a meeting. So everybody is welcome, and I'm going to forward the invitation again as soon as I receive it, because the meeting notice didn't go out yet. But I will send it so you could it could be put on the website and sent to the rest of the committee. But if you are available on May 28th, please come join us and enjoy and celebrate one of your community workers.
We will, and thank you so much for that, Mr. Tate. And Miss Fraser, if it's not, if the agenda is not crowded for the next meeting or the next general meeting, or maybe the following one, maybe we can have statewide present briefly.
You have to bring that up with Mr.
Daly. Chair Daly.
Yes, please.
I'll send it to him because I know it's packed for next meeting. I'll send it to him.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, sorry, one more thing. I have been putting information at our general board meetings on the tables, and some giveaways that I bring from there. So please pick up the information and read through it. Any one of you that have not picked up the information, please pick it up and read through it, and you will see how to reach out to every one of the members. Okay.
We will. I've seen them on the table in the back.
Yes.
Right. Thanks again, Mr. Tate.
You're welcome.
Does anyone have any other information before we adjourn the meeting?
No.
All right. If I can have someone make a motion to adjourn the meeting, it's 8:35.
Come on, people. I'll
Eduardo
do it.
Cameron.
Who?
Cameron, make a motion to adjourn.
Thank you so much, Mr. Cameron. And can someone second the motion?
Joe Bennett.
Thank you, Miss Bennett. Happy birthday, happy early birthday, Miss Fraser. Everyone
Thank you.
enjoy
Happy Mother's Day to everyone,
Thank
all the
you.
mothers.
enjoy the rest of your week, and please reach out to us if you need any type of housing assistance or housing information. Please do. Thank you so much again for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Bennett.
All right,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you.
Take
Take
care,
care.
everyone.
Take care. Good night, all.
Good night.